Hello, Jester Good here, and today I'm taking a look at this LEGO Store and Shop at Home catalog for January 2011. You can see Ninjago literally just came out when this catalog came out, and this is all the first wave sets. There's this Sensei Wu keychain, but down to the sets, honestly, I think a lot of these are underrated and underappreciated. A lot of kids talk about the 2012 sets. I do not like the 2012 sets. I like the 2011 sets, like Garmadon's Dark Fortress, which I always kind of wanted. I found it on sale, like 30% off at Walmart, and I wish I would have got that. But that looks really cool to me, in my opinion. I think it's a really solid looking fortress for the price that you paid, which was $70. And it came with Nia, who I really wanted back in the day. And I'm glad I finally got her like in 2012. The Spinjitzu Dojo, very interesting because you'll see a lot of these Spinjitzu sets, just like play sets that go along with the spinners. And this one was the first time you could get the Sensei Wu spinner. Then that came out separately in summer 2012 or 2011. And then there's the Skull motorbike, which I barely remember. Honestly, the Skull vehicles, I just do not care about. It's kind of like how I don't care about the Snake vehicles. I started caring about the villain vehicles when the third year came out, which I loved. Ninjago 2013 sets. And then we got, you see, more Skull vehicles. This one was actually really interesting, Knuckles ATV, because this was a $25 set, but this was on Shop at Home for I think $12.50, and that was half off. I was so close to getting it just because it was a really cheap way to get the set. But this was also around the time where I just would not get sets if I owned the minifigure. Not really specifically with this one, but with this one right here, which was $7. And I wanted it for the build, but I was like, oh, it already has a Kai minifigure, thus I cannot get it. And I just kind of dropped that mindset in 2012. Oh, and one last thing with this Knuckles ATV, it's really interesting that it came with a spinner, exclusive spinner. Very cool idea to include that in a regular set. Alright, then we got Skeleton Bowling, which was $30. I always kind of secretly wanted this set. It's really weird. This was another set that was on sale on Shop at Home around 2012 with Knuckles ATV. This was like $10 on there. Like, it was so cheap. So people kind of just hoarded up on those, and I think I see them a lot on eBay, I think, because of a result of that. Exclusive spinner, I think, as well, or it might be... no, it's a very similar. It uses a pearl gold kind of crown that this spinner has, except it has blue on it for a J. So that's kind of interesting. And that's a $30 set. And then we got the Turbo Shredder. Do not care about this set. It's a vehicle for the skeletons. I don't like these. Ice Dragon Attack. This one I do like because it was my first LEGO Ninjago set along with Kai's spinner, which is on the next page, I believe. But this was a gift from my friend, and it just looks really cool. I don't know. It blew my mind back then. Now, when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I don't like the molded head, and I'm kind of glad they went with brick builded heads for these future ones. Which, the ones this year and the year before, they started doing a lot of brick built designs, which is so cool, in my opinion, for the heads of the dragons. Either way, you can see there's 6 new spinners, just separate sets. I always used to think they were overpriced for $10, and I still think they are pretty pricey for $10. Though I do like Kai's, because that was my first one. Other than that, I don't think if I got that as a gift, I wouldn't have gotten it on its own. This starter set was $20. Very weird build, as in it's really, really kind of weak. But it was just as an introduction to the game, and they couldn't really put any other side builds. Or maybe they could, because you could see in this set right here, which I forgot, the Battle Arena, which was $50, you could see they have a whole bunch of side builds for this arena, which is actually really cool. And that was $50, which might be a little bit overpriced, I think. Or no, 460 pieces. That's actually not bad. Love the kind of dojo-esque build on the back right here. This set I did get. This was the first LEGO Ninjago set I bought with my own money at Target in January 2012. Very cool little set. And then we're moving on to City. City Police for 2011 wasn't so interesting. There's some standouts of this year. Don't care about these two. This one though, I do like this HQ. I like this corner type build. It looks really modern with all the windows. That's cool. Then we get right here, this is a follow-up to the first prison transporter from City from 2006, which is a set I own, and just a classic LEGO City set. I think it's a worthy follow-up. They kind of updated it. There's even a middle part now that holds that. But I heard complaints that the back is too small or something like that. I don't remember. And then we got some unique ones, and these were the standouts for me. This right here, police dog unit, I wanted so badly. I wish it was like $7 because it looks like a $7 vehicle, but you won't see a Lego City police set, I think, ever again where it's just a police dog canine unit alone, just like that. I know they did one, I think it was in, what, 2014 or 2013? Or, no, I don't think it was 2012. I think it was with Swamp Police, so actually 2015, I think. I don't remember. But they did one basically after this, and it was like, I think it was like a police dog unit, and then they had like a crook hideout or something, which was kind of neat. And then we got this mobile police unit, which is just a follow-up to the 2008 one, which I was going to get, and then I was like, okay, I'm never going to get that, so I decided to never get this one. But it's cool that it comes with like a little crook car. And then we got this bank and money transfer. This was the big standout of this whole wave. They have not done a Citibank since, and I think that's very, very kind of depressing because I love how this came out, and I wish they would do another one with more updated parts or maybe bigger or whatever. And it's a 16 wide building, which I love getting those from Citi. And then they had this little kind of high security transport van, which was awesome as well. I got this March 2012. It was they had like an Easter promotion where if you found the egg in the store, you could get like 10% off a set. So I found the egg, and then I used one of the coupons from the back of one of these catalogs, and I got this set for like $30 or something. And it was so worth it, and I still have it built to this day. I love that set. This one I got at, it was at Toys R Us. What was it? It was, I think, December 31st, 2010. It was right when, or around the time where my Toys R Us opened, the one closest to my house. So I literally just walked there. Then there's Pharaohs Quest. What you gotta understand is with 2011, as the days of 2011 progressed until November, I would just get more and more out of Lego. I was in what they call the dark ages from August 2010 and on. So I wanted to get all this theme, but I ended up not getting all this theme, and you'll see why. Well, first off, I got this. This was the first one I ever got, and I actually got another one, Christmas, as a gift from my friend. Then there was Scarab Attack. I got that as a gift from my mom for Valentine's Day. Just a little quirky thing she did. Very nice of her. It's funny that they list the Scarab Guardian as a minifigure. Flying Mummy Attack. I got this at Toys R Us. I think it was actually Black Friday. So I got that and the big $30 set, which we'll get to in the next page. This set right here was the set that made me think, okay, yeah, I'm not going to get all these sets. Either way, I mean, it's a all right design. I didn't really care too much for the design, and then I was like, there's no exclusive minifigures. And then we got this coin bank. Yeah, I don't think I would ever get that. I don't have a use for a coin bank. And then I have this one. That was the one I said, that $30 one. Really like that set because it comes with that female minifigure, but the actual build of it's actually really cool as well. This didn't have interest in getting. I think that's actually kind of overpriced. $15 for only 3 minifigures, none of which are exclusive. What the heck? And then there's this one. It was so cool. It comes with exclusive minifigures like you can see there's the Anubis Guard, there's the Pharaoh, and there's the Professor Hale, which I wish I would have included one of those in like the Sphinx set. Then I would have been more inclined to get it because it had an exclusive minifigure. Either way, this design I think is the last set to ever include this raised base plate, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I wanted this set so badly. I put it on my Christmas list. Didn't get it then, so I was like, okay, I'll wait until it gets on clearance. And then it came on clearance, $50, right? At Target for Black Friday, I think 2011, and I was like, okay, I won't get it, and I regret that so much because it's such an awesome build. It looks so cool. It's a freaking pyramid. Oh my gosh. So I'm still kicking myself to this day. Either way, racers do not care about these. My cousin had the tiny turbo sets. Oh, and then we got Atlantis. Atlantis actually went all the way into 2011, kind of like Power Miners did, but instead of doing the split up wave, which they did split it up into 2 waves, they actually split it up into 2 waves, but one of them had 3 sets. The Ocean Speeder was the smallest set. I keep forgetting about this one. It's kind of a useless set, honestly. It just doesn't really seem like anything too interesting for $5. This is an awesome set, a great set for $10. Love the minifigure as well, who looks really creepy. This set is kind of underrated. I totally forgot about it. Didn't remember until recently, and it's just a really cool set for $20. Very good deal. Awesome minifigure right there. If this was still on shelves, I would get it, but I was on my dark ages, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to get this. This one right here, Rescue Robot, I would always see at Barnes & Nobles. It's probably still at my Barnes & Nobles to this day. These 2 don't care about. This one I own. It was the first Lego Creator set to include a minifigure. Awesome. I can't believe they advertised that. That's actually really cool that they put that. But that was how I knew this set. Hey, it's the first Lego Creator set to include a minifigure. Either way, it's still a cool log cabin design. I do like that. The standout was that I had a minifigure. And I was a sucker back then. I was like, okay, since it's the first LEGO creator set to include a minifigure, and it's a house, I gotta get it. But I wasn't disappointed because it's a really cool set. And I got this for my birthday, I think, 2010. Mini digger, meh. Mini plane, meh. Look, meh is plane. Wasn't that a good one? No, okay. These are all just bricks and pieces, nothing too interesting. Actually, there was no direct-to-consumer sets except one. We already been through all these, I think, before. And that one direct-to-consumer set, ooh, medieval market village is still there, nice, was Diagon Alley. Regret not getting this. My mom is a huge Harry Potter fan. She was like, Justin, you should get this. Justin, you should get this. And I didn't listen. I was like, I don't know. And now I'm like, again, kicking myself. I'm like, I should have got this. $150 for like so much cool designs. Oh my gosh. You got this awesome, what is this store called? I forgot what the store's called. But, oh, it's right there. Oh, Rogan and Burks, right? Yeah, that's it. Or Borgin and Burks, that's it. Great design. That was actually part of the Diagon Alley original set, which I wanted so much back in the day, but I could never find it in stores. This one right here, is that their joke? No. That's a freaking, see, Ollivander. This is why I need Fantastic Beasts. I'm so, like, apart from the Harry Potter world, I just need a refresher. I used to, like, rewatch the movies every year, and then I stopped, like, 3 years ago, so I barely remember a lot of the content of the movies. I think I'm going to rewatch them soon. Ollivander's, of course, the Wand Shop, and then Gringotts Bank, which is awesome. I don't think there was so many exclusive minifigures, but some really cool minifigures, updated ones of the Gringotts Goblins, which weren't in sets for so long at the time this was released. And, oh, they still have the Harry Potter sets from fall of 2010. Hagrid's Hut, really wanted this set, was about to get it. Dark Ages came. Or, yeah, because I guess I saw the set pictures in the summer, and then Dark Ages came and I didn't have interest. This set's awesome deal for $20 because you got 5 minifigures. Was going to get this, Dark Ages. Gonna get this, Dark Ages. Gonna get this, and I did, because even though I was in the Dark Ages, I was like, hey, you know what, this set's still so cool, and I got it for my birthday. I remember that year I was disappointed. I was like, oh man, I should have got more classic video games, because that was when I was on a big classic video game kick, and now I'm like, you know what, I'm so glad I got this for my birthday, because this is super hard to find. Just a lovely set, oh my gosh. And it comes with Bellatrix, who's exclusive to this set, and has an exclusive hairpiece. Oh, love that. Gonna get this, Dark Ages. Wish I would have got a Hogwarts Castle. I hope they re-release it sometime. Maybe like they'll do like a direct-to-consumer set next year or something. Have Ramsey's Pyramid. Oh, they also have a Harry Potter game. And Kingdoms. I don't think there's anything new from the last time we looked at this. Which, if you want to see, it was the summer 2010 catalog to look through. Lego Universe. Rest in peace. Hero Factory. You guys know I'm not into Hero Factory, but I do appreciate the designs. I mean, you can see that right there. I heard this was a good year for Hero Factory, but I'm not entirely sure. More Hero Factory. These actually look really cool. Store catalog. Technic, not into, but again, just not my forte. Okay, now we got Star Wars. This is when they had the Mandalorian Battle Pack and the Clone Trooper Battle Pack. But these were like special design clone troopers. I always wanted the Mandalorian Battle Pack, but I never got it. But then again, that was when I like absolutely despised Star Wars. I was just like, okay, I would get that set because it has cool pieces, but I hate Lego Star Wars. I don't know why. I didn't despise Star Wars, the movie franchise. For some reason, I used to have like a hate for Lego Star Wars around this time. Like when I was a kid, when it first began, I was like, oh yeah, these are cool. But like then I was like, oh, it's taking up all the space. And then I learned that, first off, the themes that sell really well, like Star Wars, deserve to have a lot of sets, and themes don't really take up and take places of other themes when it comes to licensed stuff. These are kind of interesting, but I don't know, I'll probably save my thoughts for a future video of, the Star Wars look-throughs. Still have that direct-to-consumer set, Death Star is still around. And yeah, that's it. I believe the only thing on the back, you can see I cut out a coupon, was this police station. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think. Standouts from here were, I would say, the Harry Potter sets and the Pharaohs Quest sets, because those are my favorites in here. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.